Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the KC sideline, a familiar face, Andy Reid. His guys came up short their last time out, trying to get back in the win column here. His counterpart on the Raiders sideline, Pete Carroll. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Got to say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much action he'll leave that. Sure, he's team first. I think everyone would like to see him finish number one, including himself.
At the 24-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. And that last throw is going to do it. The passing yardage there is going to be enough to break Peyton Manning's mark from 2013 of 5,477 passing yards. So congratulations to him on what has been a downright outstanding season. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it started. Ethan Evans on now to punt.
Formation.
That one hit right at the 9, but he couldn't get it to check up. It goes into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
That one is caught by Hunt. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Now a 2nd and 6.
To Mo Allen Cox. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Down the right sideline. Now he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. They got it done.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he enters this final weekend of the regular season as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Zay Flowers, 73 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. Right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Jones. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
A gain of
Throwing Jones.
And a first down, Chiefs.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Down to about the 32. You look at this Raiders defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Down. A gain of 16 yards.
They go play action here on first down.
Kansas City.
And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again.
Jones pass.
Now second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the Raiders' 11.
Looking to throw. Jones. Now he's going to step up. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas
Mac
City.
Jones. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that great success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a gain of 8. And a Raider first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of your receivers or maybe by your own defender.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
A run straight ahead with H.M. And the Raiders are going to be set up in the first and goal. There's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
And the Raider first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run H.M. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Herbert. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
6-yard gain. Brings up third
H.M. will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown Raiders. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Danielson on for the PAT. And we've got a good one going. We are not up to 14.
that ties the game.
So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Points certainly not at a premium here. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen?
Picked up by Robert Spillane. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Zay Flowers and his offense about to begin their next drive, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Zay Flowers with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try to discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to go again. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
It's second and inches.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Gain of 9 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chiefs.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
St. Brown. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At their
Back to throw. Jones will go right back to St. Brown. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Looking to throw. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks always tell the ball boys, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Let's stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Intended for
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
4-yard attempt.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Chiefs 14.
So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Herbert now. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Of 17 yards. And a Raider first down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for another touchdown. Devon Achane. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Daniel Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
28. Chiefs
5 plays there on that drive. And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chiefs offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play as borne out by the numbers. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Jones now throwing to start the drive. Quick slant to Watson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that's caught inside the 35. Give him 32 on the
It's a
play.
gain of 32 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right at the line.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Jones. That's taken in by Watson. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And a short gain here down to the 22. Robert Spillane able to bring him down. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Santos' kick is up and through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the pike and knocks it home.
Yeah, sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long. and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's Herbert. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Herbert. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Again, Herbert. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets it back for the first down.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Back to the ground, Achane. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's piled up again at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Sam Laporta as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
31. Chiefs
plays at length. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A final shot before break. Jones. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
To throw again on second down, Jones. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's second down. 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. To the right side, he's got it complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And on Kansas City Chiefs.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That one is caught by Hunt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now Jones. They'll go screen here to Hunt. They'll hold him only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing Jones. And he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
The RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. He finds more in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Santos for the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The home team's offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
The play fake, and now Herbert to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Achane gets it from the gun. Oh, look at the juke. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 54 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Y'all gotta pop my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ready more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous.
They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And he's got a touchdown, but he's got the first down.
A gain of 16 yards. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 of the 6. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Alex Anzalone with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
The kick by Carlson is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense and QB Mac Jones running back out. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass. So whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, pass, pass. Finish at the rim, basket. And the ball never hits the ground there either.
And Watson has it right side. Just 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. A complete once again to Watson.
Jones pass.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
In motion, the tight end.
47-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Jones to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Mac Jones, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
The kick is good.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
31.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big pickup of 38.
38 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a third. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 11 makes it third and 1.
They'll run for it with Achane. Nifty move. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
13 yards on the play. And the Las Vegas first down.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. On first down, back to Achane. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Devon Achane with touchdown number 20 of the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Raiders 45.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again.
At their own 27-yard line.
Working to put a drive together. Jones throwing to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City
First down, he'll drop to throw it.
First down.
Swings this out for one. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with home. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
It's a gain of
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Another Kansas City Chiefs first down. 2 yards on the play.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
The tackle made at the 23-yard line.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and
Jones keeping it on the sneak. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low risk, low reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another first down.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Hunt. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. This linebacking crew, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have. What they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean.
And they're going to get to him. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Caught on the slant. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. This this offense, and their running back headed back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The drive starts with a run from Achane. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And this one's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late.
They got to find a way to create a turnover or take it away. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
A 3-yard
From the
pickup
47 now,
brings
they
up
work with a 2nd and 7.
at the 47-yard line.
Here's Herbert. A short pass here taken in by LaPorta. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's a gain of 8. And the Raider 1st down.
They'll give this to Achane. Oh, able to avoid him. 96 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Tackle made by Dorian Williams. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Herbert now. Open man right side, Myers. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10.
A gain of 6. That's another Raiders 1st down.
Here's Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Sam LaPorta, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. So that was a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Mac Jones making their way back out. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Open man right side is St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And on Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll give right side now to Hunt. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
15 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
At the 27-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his receiver, Watson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Jones. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Mac Jones sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's
Here's Jones. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught down for a touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
makes the score. Raiders.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Santos.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. A nice little juke. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. The passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
So the Chiefs now down by 7, less than 90 seconds to go. How costly of an interception will that be? It's time to find out. 1st and 10. Hunt will try going up the middle. Down to the 22-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Here's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw is Jones. It's his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And finding room to work. He's down at 2-yard line.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Now Jones. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute. And they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Santos now to add the PAT. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game.
So that drive, 4 plays. This one, all he could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raiders offense and receiver Zay Flowers set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
You and I both know the safe call is to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So the Raiders are going to get the football first here in the overtime session as we are back underway. Gets around him.
The Raiders take over.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And you think back to halftime, they had the big lead. They were in control of this game. They ultimately lost the lead. But right now, with the ball in overtime, a chance to get out in front and force your opponent to play from behind with a good drive here. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Throw caught by Flowers. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Jones.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Now it's Herbert. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Ethan Evans.
Las Vegas sending out their punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. But we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
We all have habits. It can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he will hike the Chiefs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And on Kansas City Chiefs, first down. It's a gain of 3.
Here's a handoff to Hunt running left. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
He's tackled at the 30.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing Jones. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
This will be fielded at the 17. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. This is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get in overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their first drive. So now, sudden death with the time remaining. Next score wins.
And now I would say that going at it might be a little bit easier for both teams now because they've eased into overtime. Their first series, boy, everything on the line, man. Now you've seen what a defense is throwing at you. You can make some adjustments, and all you need is 3 points to win it.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man is Myers.
A gain of 6. And a Raider first down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Down to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
At the 37-yard line.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A gain of 24 yards.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. This to win it in overtime. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs.
Chiefs 52.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Raiders, they get that important 10th win to finish the regular season at 10-7. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, this loss will be the capper to what will be a disappointing 5-12 campaign. And with some high picks coming in this spring's draft, it's a team for whom a roster overhaul may be on the way. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.